Hello, Leo, and welcome to your July 2026 reading. We're going to be doing a Celtic cross spread for you today, give you some insight on what you've got coming up for the month ahead, while I'm getting these babies shuffled and hopefully can get some jumpers to come out. I'll tell you a little bit about what you got coming up astrologically. It looks like we've got a full moon, a strawberry moon. It's a little one, little strawberry moon coming up. Ooh. That was on June 29th. And that is a full moon that's really about laying the foundation for new ideas, new projects, things like that. So if you've got anything that you've been thinking about doing, anything that's been on your mind that you've been thinking about bringing to fruition, now is a good time to kind of start laying the plans for something like that. It's time to start setting up how you might want to make that happen for yourself. However, do bear in mind that we've got Mercury in retrograde for pretty much the entirety of the month of July. So things could go a little bit slower than you anticipate. Things could be a little bit more difficult. Sometimes there could be roadblocks. Mercury retrograde is a lot of times associated with like travel delays, technology kind of acting up on you. So just be aware of that. We got a lot of major arcana in this one. Just be aware of that. So especially if you're setting up new plans for future endeavors, you want to make sure that you have all of that you want to make sure that you have that in mind so that you have contingency plans set in place and so that you have some idea of how you can handle that emotionally if things maybe don't go exactly the way you would like. Okay, Leo, so let's see what we've got coming up for you. You've got some very strong cards coming up in the month of July. Your energy here, Five of Cups, honestly one of the lower energies in the whole spread, so I hope that you're feeling okay. It looks like you've maybe had to let something go recently, or you've maybe had to or you're thinking about letting something go and you're feeling sad. You're looking back on the past, maybe reminiscing on things that you've had that you don't have anymore, or maybe feeling like a little neglectful. Maybe this is almost kind of feels to me like a woman who's really overworked and maybe has been wronged or left or something like that, and now she's spending a lot of time dwelling on the past relationship and what isn't there anymore, and is kind of letting herself go a little bit, neglecting herself, right? The Two of Cups is allowing yourself to ignore the standing cups that you have, the Two of Cups behind you, right? And then instead spending your time woe is meing over these spilled Three Cups. So it seems like you might be in a little bit of energy yourself of feeling less than awesome about your situation or about something that you had that you no longer have. So it looks like the energy surrounding you, however, which is great, is the Knight of Cups. So even though you are in this energy of things are kind of sad and I'm kind of like, nah, you've got something coming. You've got some energy in the universe. It's like, no, we've got something coming for you. There's something, so you may actually be in the midst of somebody is offering you something. Perhaps there's a person that is like, hey, because the Knight of Cups traditionally there's a lot of romantic energy surrounding that. It could be like, hey, I would like you to do something with me. Would you like to go out with me? Would you like to hang out with me? And it seems like you are maybe saying, I don't know that I want to do that. I'm feeling a little bit down. I'm still thinking about this other thing, and I don't know that I necessarily want to go forward with that. So that's kind of the energy you're putting forward here. But the energy in the unit that seems to be surrounding you in the situations, you definitely have an offer being presented to you. So you are not sure that you want to take it because you're spending a lot of time thinking about the past. Seven of Cups, grounding energy, choices, right? Which I think works perfectly with this Knight of Cups. You've definitely got something coming. You have got a couple different options. It's not just one. You have more than one option. You are right now in a situation where you have got some choices before you, and you really are, I think you're twiddling your thumbs, like you're taking your time. I think you're very much so delaying moving forward because you are just really not, you're all up in your head about something from the past. And the Hermit as your crowning energy, because this is your earthbound energy, which is like the situation on the earth that's presenting itself to you. This is the stuff around you. I think that like is with the earth, it's so like job offers, you know, things like that, romantic offers, things like that, things that are things to do, right? Friend group offers, things like that. So there's a lot of stuff being shown to you as opportunities to get out of whatever funk this is. And I think that even your spiritual energy is kind of saying like, take this time for yourself if you need it. The Hermit here is in this spot of your crowning energy, the energy of the universe, kind of what's influencing you intuitively in the midst of this physical experience. And I think that it's saying like you need some time on your own. You need some time alone. You need to take some time away from others to make this choice. So I think you're kind of being, I don't know if you're being pressured. It almost feels like you're being pressured. It almost feels to me like you are maybe mourning the loss of something, maybe feeling like it's too soon. I don't know that I'm ready to move forward with that. I don't know that I'm ready to make a new choice, or I'm ready to take this new offer, because I am still thinking about this thing from the past, or I'm still thinking about this thing I don't have, or I'm still thinking about this thing I'm trying to like get ready before I can accept it. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure what it is in your situation, but it seems like you, energy-wise, are also, the universe is also saying you're probably doing the right thing by taking a little bit of time for yourself for this, because the cards coming up here are really quite lovely, right? So you've got the World, which is the energy that's coming in and leaving, that's coming in and is leaving your situation, which is basically like your cycle is coming through to a close. Whatever this thing is in the past, the cycle has come to a close. It is wrapped up. It is finished. And now you are starting a new cycle. So you're kind of in this situation of like, which new thing do I choose? Because now I'm at the end of this new cycle. And the High Priestess coming in as your energy coming into me says you have got some great spiritual insight coming to you, whether that is from like meditation or guidance from friends, or spiritual guidance from, you know, some kind of religious situation that you're involved in. But it definitely seems like you are, this Hermit energy here is smartly taken. I think that even though you've got this pressure maybe from lovely influences, I don't think there's anything negative at all. I don't think anybody's trying, it's not like a smarmy car salesman trying to get you to buy like a faulty vehicle. That's not what I'm saying. It's more like you've got a lot of lovely choices. It could be that you know, had a loved one that, or a spouse, you know, maybe that is no longer with you, and you have new offers on the table. Lots of people are interested, and you're just like, look, I really need to take some time. Like, I really need to take some time. Like, I understand that thing is over and that it's time to look for something new, and maybe it is time. It's been a little, it seems like you've had some time. Like, you've had a little bit of time. So I want to see about this, let's see about this Knight of Cups. And again, the Four of Cups. So yeah, I think you're really not feeling these offers. You're really not, this is you, right? I think this is you. And I think this Knight of Cups, right? Say, hey, here's this cup. And you're just like, nope. You're like, I don't want that. I don't think. And you're just really not feeling taking anything right now. And I think that's okay. Let's get the Seven of Cups. Let's see what does the Seven of Cups have to say about it. There's definitely a lot of Cups energy too. So this is very emotional. The situation for you is very much an emotional situation. I mean, it could be a job. I mean, you would have to, it's to me, if it's a job, if it was a job, it was a career. It was a retirement or something like that, or it's choosing to retire from a career, and maybe you're looking for new work, or maybe there's people that want to court you for a new job, and you're just like, I don't know that I want to go back to work or whatever. Let's see, the Seven of Cups. You got anything on the Seven of Cups? I mean, it really just feels like choices to me, but I'd like to elaborate a little bit. Maybe you can tell me on what that Seven of Cups is about. King of Wands, Page of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so this is inspirational energy. Maybe it could just be like lots of ideas that you have that are coming in. Again, could be offers because you've got the cups here, but it could also just be like ideas, like these are offers from the universe of like, okay, this is an idea, or maybe you could do this, or maybe you could do this. Page of Wands is kind of like a messenger who is can bring like inspiration to you, and the King of Wands is like, okay, I think you're ready to like get going with it. The King of Wands is very strong, emotional, passionate energy to start something new with a lot of like gusto. So I think that you are being influenced by a lot of choices that you know are good. I think you know that these choices are solid. There's like good ideas. They're worth pursuing, but you're just not sure which one to choose, but also not sure if you even want to move forward. So let's see what the Hermit. Whoa. Okay, just fly right out. Just fly right out there. All right, so the Hermit, I've got. Well, these nails don't want to pick these cards up. So the Hermit, we've got the Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Four of Swords makes perfect sense with the Hermit for me because it's really a card of like rest. Again, really fits in with all of this. It's I am napping. Please don't come to my door, right? Please don't. I'm napping. I need you to like don't do not disturb, right? This is a you have the do not disturb sign right now on your life. And I think that the Ace of Pentacles is you being like, look, you're again being given this opportunity. You know that whatever these things, you know that there's a golden opportunity in one of these choices. You know that you're gonna have to make a move here at some point in the near future. Like, the energy is not that you can be stagnant. The Ace of Pentacles is an energy of moving forward with new ideas. Financially, normally, right? That's usually what a pentacle is. But it could just be stability on a new thing that's going to be something that offers you stability, which could be a relationship that offers you stability. It could be a job that offers you stability, but it seems like you are aware that even though you're taking your time moving forward, you're going to have to start here pretty soon. The World, for what is come and gone, right? Which is great. The World is very much a card for that position, because that position is all about something that's come and gone, and the World is something that has finished its cycle. So any elaboration for that for us, please, for Leo? Oh, there we go. All right, 4 of Pentacles. So, yeah, it could be that you, yeah, again, I think the delay, to me, this is saying that the delay is over. This feeling that you need to be protective of your, or sacred of this energy that you're trying to hold on to, or this vibe of needing to stay, you know, in with yourself and holding on to yourself and not allowing yourself to move forward with anything new. I think this is saying that that energy is over, that energy is moving out. That's the energy that's going away. The Tower just came. So the Tower just popped out for me. So there's, I think, yeah, it's all very definite finalizing energy here. So it's time to move away from what feels safe. Right? It feels safe to sit. It feels safe to be in your own head about something. It feels safe to weigh your options. It feels safe to say, no, that one's not good enough. No, that's not good enough. No, that's not good enough. Because you're always in control if nothing's ever good enough, right? If you never give anything a chance, then nothing's ever going to be good enough, and then you don't have to worry about something falling short. So, you know, it's possible that you had something amazing, and that thing is no longer here. It's not with you anymore, or you're not doing it anymore. And it's just time to start thinking of something new, something that might be, you know, not necessarily take its place, but just a new thing to start. So I think the High Priestess here coming into your energy in the future, to me, is saying you've got this time to really spend time to decide what you want to do and be smart about it. And you need to listen to the universe. You need to be meditating. You need to be allowing yourself to get answers from above, right? The Queen of Swords. Yeah, use the smarts, you've got them. Use your spiritual creaminess, you've got it. And bam, 10 of Cups, right? So whatever this thing is that you are holding back, that you're holding away, you're trying to, you know, keep yourself from moving forward on, you are ready to give yourself the 10 of Cups. And interestingly enough, if you look at these cards, right, you've got 10 cups right here. You've got the 5 cups here, you've got 4 cups, and you've got a cup. So I think that you really know, that you are holding yourself back from allowing yourself to be fulfilled, because you are still grieving, or you are still mourning the loss of, or thinking about, or dwelling on something from the past that is holding you there, that you just don't have anymore. You know, whether it's something that never came to fruition in the first place, or if it's something you had and you lost, it has really been keeping you from allowing yourself to accept these new ideas, accept these new opportunities, and move forward with something that's going to actually make your life better and actually make you feel fulfilled now, in this time period, not in the past, right? You can't go back. So let's take a look at the side up here, the spiritual energies surrounding you in this situation. Let's see what your higher source self is doing, what the universe really wants for you. I mean, this is all over here. I see this as more of like your physical, what's happening here in the sphere, right? I want to know what's outside of the sphere is how that's manifesting for us in the situation. So let's see. Give me Leo. Okay. Oh, hey. Yeah. All right. Cups. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, what went flying? Let's see. Okay. All right. And last but not least, look at your outcome here. So yeah, you know, the Hierophant is very much a card of slow but thoughtful, traditional energy. It's a teaching energy. It's a learning, making sure that you've got all of your ducks in a row before you know you do it kind of energy. And I think that you are in that energy, that's for sure. But it is also an energy of like, he's the one that ordains, right, the wedding. He's the minister that ordains the marriage kind of thing. So I think that I think that you are all right. And the Nine of Wands also turned over there. All right. So I think that, yeah, you are seeing yourself as, I don't want to say enlightened, but I think that with this High Priestess, you do kind of see yourself as like, you've got a new insight, you've got a new spiritual insight on this, but you also have you have practicality behind it. It's not just about what you want spiritually. It's not just about what you want emotionally. It's also about what's best for you overall in a practical kind of way, contractually, financially, all that good stuff. I think you feel like you are in that position. Spirit knows it's got you there. You're there. I think you've gotten to the end, and I think these end cards here actually also say that as well. But the Four of Cups is the energy surrounding you, and that it does seem like it's still kind of that wait and ascertain energy, wait and evaluate. Evaluate, right? That's what this energy is. So you are still in the energy of evaluation and consideration of which thing is best. It's still, you know, you're still kind of hesitating on picking the cup up and taking it and running with it because you just don't know if that's what's best for you. And I think the energy is a hesitant sort of, it's going to take a minute for you to feel like you can move forward with that. I still think you're not in the energy of decisive action yet. The King of Wands is the hopes and fears you've got surrounding the situations. I think you're really hoping perhaps for a new passionate energy to enter your life, a passionate masculine energy to enter your life. You could be a person looking for a new mate in your life, and you're hoping to find somebody strong and somebody capable and somebody that matches your passion and matches your vibe. You could just be looking for your own inspiration. Maybe it's like your hopes and fears is that you will get this passionate, inspired energy to start this new thing, and that you will find that spark in yourself because maybe you're missing it right now. The incoming energy, the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands is the outcome here. I mean, this to me says like, yeah, it's not going to be easy to let go of whatever this thing is that you're having to let go of, to say, I'm not going to dwell on that anymore, because I think it's really holding you back. I think that this thing that you miss, this thing that you care about, that is no longer in the situation that's really like plaguing you, or this thing that you really are weighing it's almost like you're weighing other things against this thing that you miss. I think that is showing me that you are, I think you're ready to build something new. I think you're ready to build something new. The Three of Pentacles is about building something, and it's about partnerships. It's about working with other people to build something. It's not a card of loneliness. It's not a solitary card. And like the High Priestess is pretty solitary, and the Hierophant is pretty solitary. And interesting because, right, the High Priestess and the Hierophant are they're like counterparts of each other in the Major Arcana. So this is like the female energy of this is more in your head, and this is more practical action. So I think that this is saying to me, yeah, you are ready. You're spiritually grounded enough, I think, to work with somebody else and to bring this other energy into, to start get going, get building, get working on it, get the project moving. And if that means bringing other people into the project, that's perfectly fine. Okay, got the Emperor. So with the Emperor card, I think there is perhaps a masculine energy that is coming in. Perhaps this is just your energy of feeling strong in the situation, feeling like you've got the right idea, you've got the right inspiration to make this choice, this correct choice, right? The Four of Cups is, I think with the Emperor doubling down on like, I'm taking this time for myself because I need to. I'm taking this time for myself because it's smart. I'm taking time making this decision because it's the right thing to do. If I move too quickly, I'm going to make mistakes. I don't want to make mistakes. I want to make the right choice. Perhaps you've made mistakes before, right? Or this thing again that you're weighing it against is so strong. Hopes and fears, the King of Wands. And this is your card, right? The King of Wands. You're showing up in your own reading, which is great. So the King of Wands is a card of strong, inspired, masculine energy, right? So I think that you are hoping that this new thing will let you be kind of the full actualization of yourself, that you're going to, in giving time to yourself to meditate, yeah, wish come true. That in giving yourself time to meditate and giving yourself time to do this the right way in your mind, to think about it like I'm doing this in a way that's methodical, that's I'm being smart about it, I'm being cerebral about it, but I'm also being spiritual about it. I'm giving all the different aspects of this decision their due. I'm not just running in because one element of it seems right. All the elements need to work together. And I think that your hopes and fears are that your hope basically is that this, you doing what you think is going to be 100% best for you, is going to help with making a wish come true, right? Make it so that you're going to end up with the thing that you want and that it's going to come true for you. Knight of Wands. A lot of Wands energy, and again, you're a fire sign, so it makes sense. You're going to have a lot of fire coming into your reading. It seems like the final energy for July is, as it's minor arcana, and you had so much major arcana in this section of your reading, I think that it's really like not, I don't know that you're going to make a choice by the end of this month. I don't think you are. It to me seems the Knight of Wands like you're still kind of in the midst of deciding. You're still going to be kind of in the midst of that fight, because the Knight of Wands is not, it's not the Ten of Wands, right? It's not like having reached the end. But the Knight of Wands is like this messenger card, and it's pretty quick moving. So I think that you are, I think you are like getting some ideas by the end of the month that are really good. The Star, yeah. I think that you are throwing out there your desire for a new idea to come to you so that you can go ahead and grab it and go. I think you're really throwing that out there this month, and I think you're going to get it. I think you're getting, even though you're not there, I think by the end of the month of July, you're going to have some better idea of the thing that you're going to make a choice on, and you're going to be very possibly moving into making that choice come August, I think. Like pretty much ready to go. I think you're going to be closer to that Ten of Wands energy. Bridging the gap between the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands sometime in August. And I think that Star, which is a card of wish fulfillment, right? It's when you wish upon a star kind of thing, shining your light in the darkness. I really think that you're going to get that inspiration this month. Just take the time that you need to do it. Don't be overly pressured by the desires of others for you to move forward. Okay, so a little something from the universe here. Got a little oracle card from the Witch's Oracle, and it's Aradia number 1, which I think is very interesting considering how many beginning sort of cards we had here, right? Like ending cycle cards, like we have this world card, which is very much right the ending of a cycle. I think that's awesome that that's what showed up here. That way you're really vibing with this, things coming full circle for you with this, you know, it's from that to the beginning. So we've got the Queen of Witches. Now is the time to claim your birthright, to claim your true self. There you go, right? It's your makings. It's time to be honest with yourself and really, this is about you and what you need. You're being guided by celestial beings and earthly circumstances towards the embodiment of your highest potential. Your efforts are being acknowledged by high spiritual powers, encouraging you to continue your quest for personal enlightenment. Believe in yourself and what you are here to do. You will receive all the help that you need. Claim your power. Stand alone for a while if necessary. Hello. Oh my goodness, it's all so perfect. You will not be alone for long. Life's circumstances are simply reflections of your own inner world. It's time to change yourself and to let the reflections coming back to you to change too. Claim your birthright awaits and success awaits. Low note, review personal opinions and beliefs. So yeah, I really think that you are aware that it's time to do what's best for you, right? It's time to take all of this knowledge you have about yourself and all of these feelings that you felt about yourself, allow that memory, that past, that thing that you dwell upon to build you up and not hold you back. Let it build a foundation for a future that you can create that is something worthwhile and something that feels right for you. Do not let it suck you down. Don't let it be quicksand. You can't build your foundation on quicksand, right? So really try and make something out of yourself that make something out of this choice that is for you and is for what's going to be best for you financially, spiritually, emotionally. I think this is really saying don't settle for a part of what you want. You can have everything, but you need to be slow, steady, allow yourself to, meditate on it, pray on it, let the universe guide you, and you will hopefully things will go the way you're planning. They're certainly more likely to, and at least by what this is saying, if you do that. So I hope that this resonated for you. I hope that you have a wonderful July. It seems like you've got some downtime this month, so take it, enjoy it. I hope that it's very hot where I am, so it's the time for downtime would be now. But enjoy that, and I hope that you are able to make this decision and the ideas come to you as quickly as you ask for them, and don't feel pressured by anybody. Do this on your timeline. Thank you so much, Leo. Have a lovely month, and I will see you in the next one.